Happy Tuesday! How are we doing today, you guys? Hope y'all are having a lovely, lovely day today. Hope Tuesday is treating you nicely. How are we? How's our day going? How are we feeling? I'm feeling pretty good today. Today wasn't a bad day at all. Can't really complain. This week has been like pretty chill so far for me, so I'm very happy about that, and I have a concert to look forward to tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, we're just kind of chilling, you know, we're just vibing, trying to get through the week, and it's been relatively chill so far, so I think it shouldn't be too bad of one. And then this weekend, I'm visiting home. So excited to see my parents and just like hang out. My sister's coming with me this time, so that should be fun. And yeah, it's just gonna be a chill week, hopefully leading into a chill weekend. I'm very much looking forward to that because I'm honestly like, I don't know, I'm just feeling kind of run down, I guess, this week. The like time change, I think, has really gotten to me. It always does, but like I tell you what, because I hate that it gets dark so early, but I do appreciate it being light out in the morning. Like that does definitely like start my day off on a little bit better of a note, but once we get to like the evening, I start feeling like blah, you know. So I don't know, there's kind of a give and take to it, I guess. I'm glad that your day's going better than yesterday though, Juan. That's great to hear. Yes, we're seeing Mommit and Pommit, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, like I said, excited for my concert tomorrow. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And I think we're gonna get like ramen before the concert, so I'm looking forward to that because it's like the venue's like really close to one of my favorite ramen places, so I think we're gonna go there before the show. So that should be nice. We'll see how miserable I am during the concert if we do get ramen, because like I'm about to inhale that shit, but then like that's a pretty heavy meal before a concert, so we'll see how I fare. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. But yeah, not much else to report really. I started the new audiobook, Mexican Gothic. I really like it so far. I definitely like it more than the last book I listened to. It's got like the vibes I'm wanting. It's really like giving to me, like I think I mentioned yesterday, it kind of like the synopsis was making me think like Crimson Peak a little bit, and it's still giving that, like, for sure. But it's also like, I don't know, so I have a suspicion, you guys. I have a suspicion because like basically like the premise of the story is that this like girl, her cousin, I think it's her cousin, got like married and like super quickly, and is like living off, you know, in this like manor far away, like out of the city, like up on a hill in this kind of like decrepit town and stuff. And she sent like a letter to her family that was basically like begging them to come save her, because she was like saying that she's like trapped in the house and there's like ghosts, and she thinks the family's like poisoning her and stuff. So it's like, oh shit. And so the girl's like, all right, I'm gonna go check up on my cousin, see how she's doing. So it's like got some spooky vibes for sure. And I don't know, like, so the like, I think he was like, it said he's like the uncle of the husband. Okay, like they had like dinner together this one night, and they have all these weird house rules where like you can't like talk basically like at dinner, or like for the most part ever. Like you just shut the fuck up. I was like, okay, weird, but okay. But anyways, they had like this dinner, and the uncle and the husband guy like come down, and notably the uncle only drank quote unquote wine. And I was like, yeah, sure, wine, sure, we'll go with that. And then like also in the town, there's like, I guess there were a lot of like silver like a lot of silver mining that happened, and they have all these like all this stuff in their house made of silver. And so I don't know, I just have a suspicion that there might be vampires involved, and maybe they have all this silver because there's also like werewolves in this world, because isn't that like a whole thing with werewolves, like silver bullets, blah blah blah, that shit. So like, you know, so that's my theory. I feel like there's gonna be a twist that they're vampires, and maybe there's also werewolves in this world, and shit's gonna get freaky and crazy. I don't know, that's my suspicion. I just thought it was notable, the like whole thing where he came down to dinner but only drank quote unquote wine, wink wink, nudge nudge. So I was like, okay. So on that front, it's also kind of giving, what's that one movie called where, I think it's called The Invitation. I think that's what it's called. I really liked that movie, and it had like vampires in it, spoiler alert. So yeah, it's giving like a combination of Crimson Peak and I think it's called The Invitation so far. So those are my theories, but I'm very much into it. It's giving like the atmosphere I wanted from the last book I listened to. So I'm very happy about that we're getting that kind of spooky, you know, weird, strange house with things going on, like, you know, that kind of vibe. So I'm enjoying it so far. I think I got like 18% of the way through because I stopped listening during the day because like yesterday, in fact, I got like a new idea for a story because I love writing. And so as I was working, I had a lot of thoughts going around in my head for that. So I stopped listening to the audiobook for a bit so I could brainstorm while I was working, basically. So I didn't get very far yet, only like 18% of the way through, but I'm excited to listen to more tomorrow. So that's our reading adventures. Still reading the same physical book. I haven't read in like a week, I think. So I need to get back into the habit of that. I've just been so tired, like, cause like the audiobooks are easy because it's like, if I'm not listening to an audiobook at work, then I'm like either listening to music or listening to a podcast. So like it's so easy to turn it on and then it catches my interest and I lock in. But whenever I'm at home and it's like time to get ready for bed or whatever, or in my free time, I'm just so tired that a lot of the times I don't feel like reading, like physically reading. So I think I've been in a little bit of a reading rut, like with my physical reading in the past like week or so, but I'm gonna try to pick it back up. I'm hoping I can read some more of the book in the car on the way home this weekend, so that's my backup plan, to try to make some more progress, because I'm really enjoying the book I'm reading. It's just, I don't know, I just haven't really been like in the mood, you know. I've been tired, so I need to get back into that. But yeah, that's about it for my reading updates. I think I am officially at like 26 books. I've read 26 books this year. So I'm feeling very good about that. We well surpassed our reading goal of 15. And in fact, I planned for my technically I made an unofficial updated reading goal of 25 for 2025. I just didn't change it on my Goodreads in case I slowed down, like back whenever I first kind of thought to do that. But I ended up achieving that, so surpassing it now. So I'm very happy about that. And we technically, like, all I have to do is do exactly what I did this year for next year, because I wanted to do for next year, my reading goal be 26 for 2026. So like, we already did it this year, we can do it next year, right? So that's feeling pretty good about that. I do really like that I can read a lot of books through audiobooks. Like, it really maximizes my time, you know, because I'm like working but also listening. And now that I have a library card and I can get all these audiobooks for free, it's just whoo, like with no like limited number of hours for the month like I had with Spotify. Oh baby, I feel like the world is my oyster. So I'm very much enjoying that. I'm very, very much enjoying that. I saw today, I checked, I still have like 11 days before my reading hours roll over on Spotify, and in that like
so that's not even, so I guess that's in like however many days it's been since it started. I guess like about half that, a little over half that, or I'm sorry, not a little over half that, like a little over 11 days. I've listened to 2 books and a little bit of one because I had to listen to a little bit of Ninth House as a library book because I ran out of hours at the end of, so I couldn't finish Ninth House. So I listened to the rest of Ninth House, like 30 minutes through the like library app, and then 2 more books. So we're making so much more progress when I'm not limited to 15 hours a month, you know? I can read so many books or listen to so many audiobooks in a month now. It's great. So for no cost to me, it's great. You guys, if you really like to read and you like audiobooks and you have not already, go get a library card. Like, the world is truly your oyster, and I just did not realize this until recently, you know? So do that. I highly recommend it. I'm living my best life in that regard. But anyway, that's my reading update, and that's about it. Nothing else really going on right now. Like I said, just kind of chilling. Today we're hopping back into Ace Attorney. I believe we're on day 2 of this episode, or well, actually technically I don't think it is, because the days are kind of weird. I think like day 1, like the actual day 1 in the game is like investigation, and then day 2 is the first day of the trial, and then in the evening of day 2 you investigate again, you know what I mean? So I think technically we might be on day 3, like game, as the game recognizes it. I don't really know, but anyway, it's our second day for us investigating. We're gonna investigate again, and then we're headed back to the courtroom. The best way to traverse the world is by the sea as a pirate. Only way I read/watch anything. You become a pirate? Wait, okay, how I want on board this ship, Captain. I don't know that I fully understand what you mean, but oh wait, I get what you mean. I think I get what you mean. Wink wink. Yeah. Well, fair enough, but just so you know, get that library card. You don't even have to worry about it. Now, movies and stuff, whatever. But the books, it's great. The only downside to the library card is some of the more popular titles or like newer ones, you do have to like go on, like put yourself on hold, like, and wait in a queue. But there's so many books that don't have a queue that you can just listen to it right now. And I'm like, okay, if I'm smart about this, you know, I can put myself in the queue, and if it says it's gonna take roughly 4 weeks before I get it, you know, I kind of know as it's going down the queue, you know, and the time goes down, I can kind of make sure I'm ready for it once it's off hold for me. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's not even that big of a deal, unless maybe you just really want to listen to that book right now or read it, because you can also obviously like digitally read it instead of doing an audiobook version. But also, I figure if there's ever a book where I'm like, I want to read it right now, I don't want to wait in line, then I can just buy it. You know, I can buy the Kindle version. Like, if I am fiending that hard, then fine, I'll buy it. But like, in a overall sense, it's saving me so much money, you know, having the library card. It's fantastic. So yeah, I'm just very passionate about that, and I love this as a resource. It's just great. Like, it's just great. But anyways, we're gonna hop back into this game. Let's see what we got. I think we finished, like, I think we stopped right after like the first trial day. So I think we're gonna have to do some investigation here. Let me see. Okay, it looks like this is my save here. Yeah. Okay, no, it does consider it day 2. yeah, but the trial is day 2. Yeah, so day 3 will be the second day of trial. It's so confusing sounding. Yeah, okay, I think that's what it is. Okay, well, let me make sure I'm on the right thing. Where am I? Should be this one. Yes. And let's just get to it. All right. Maya. Oh yeah, she got like excused from the courtroom, right? Hey Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. Also, you guys, oh my god, I almost forgot. So when I went live, I had titled my stream like whatever my stream title is. Now I forget. Like clearing Edgelord's name, like Edgeworth's name, and I originally put Edgelord, and it started the stream and told me that my title had a restricted word. So I guess Edgelord is not allowed. So then I had to go in and edit it to Edgeworth. But that had me fucking dying laughing when that popped up. I was like, oh, my bad. It's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, what I meant in my title though is Edgelord. Don't get it twisted. That's our Edgelord. All right, I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. Oh, my bangs are driving me crazy. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Not so say so, I guess not. I mean, he is my edgelord. I don't know what else to say, you know? Questioning. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Damn, we have to question her and everything? Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Well, because it's the same. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Alright, well. I guess let's move. Let's go to these places that don't have as many, like, areas to go around first. Alright, so police department. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Oh, okay. Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, I guess let's go. Let me go to Gourd Lake, I guess. Hi, Iris. Do you want Lappy? I feel like these days I keep offering you Lappy and you literally never take it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's right here. It's ready for you. Yes. That's what I'm saying. But then you never lay down in my lap. You just want to stand on my desk and run around. And that doesn't work because then I can't see. Oh, gotta use reverse psychology? Okay, let's try it. Iris, you may not lay in my lap. I don't want you in my lap. You can't do it. The lap is closed. It is unavailable. No lappy for you. None whatsoever. Maybe if I also continue playing and, you know, pretend not to notice or whatever, it'll lure her in too. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Okay, let's do public beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. Probably. Go to the woods, I guess. Oh, here he is. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. But you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Okay, Iris, I can't see. The reverse psychology is not working. I repeat, it is not working. Let's try one more time. You cannot sit in my lap. Not allowed. I don't want you to sit in my lap. Not even a little bit. You shan't. She just hopped on the ground. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, hi, wifey. Hello, hello. How are you today? Ooh, you were playing Isekai Slow Life. How was it? How was your stream? I hope you had an amazing time. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? How is your... Oh my god, I thought I knocked over my water, but I forgot it's over here. What did I just hit? Oh, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Well, I guess it's okay. Whatever I hit, I don't know. It was great. I'm glad to hear it. How is your Tuesday treating you? I hope it's been good. We were just trying to do some reverse psychology on Iris. For those that don't know, that's one of my cats. Trying to get her to sit in my lap. It did not work. She ran away. She simply ran. Oh, I don't think I hit anything at all. I think Fifi, my other cat, was knocking some stuff around in my closet. You're looking very suspicious over there, Fifers. But anyways, hope you guys are having a lovely, lovely Tuesday. We're here playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is my first time playing this game, and we're on episode 4 out of 5. Yes, it's Ace Attorney. It's the first game of the original trilogy. And yeah, we're on the 4th episode, and this is day 2 of our investigation for that one. So we're trying. It's wrong. What the hell? You know what? I bet that's because... Okay, listen, wifey. Check this out. I was just talking about this too. So when I went live, I tried to name the title of my stream. I tried to name the title of my stream Clearing Edgelord's Name because Edgeworth is my edgelord. And it didn't like it. It told me that was not allowed. So it kept my last stream title, you know? And so I think it did the same thing with the game. Now I'm trying to find the actual one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There, updated it. But I bet that's what happened. I bet that's why it still says Strange Antiquities. I didn't notice that when I went and updated the stream title. Thank you for letting me know. Also, wait, shit, I didn't give you a shout out, did I? Let me do that. For the wifey. But yeah, we're playing Ace Attorney. We have just had so many interesting things happen in the past few minutes. It's just crazy. Rowazoto, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the stream. We are going to be working all our brain cells today. Honestly, all the games I've been playing these days force me to use my brain cells. But you know, somehow we turn it out. I don't know how, but we just do. But Anyways, thank you so much again, YP, for the raid. If you need to go rest, go eat, go, I don't know, just move around, not be sitting down, please feel free. I will try to keep your raiders entertained and, you know, feel welcome here as we continue our investigation and free our edgelord from guilt. Because I will not allow that. Okay, that shall not stand. That shall not stand. We have a whole rivals to lover arc that we need to finish here. And I think we're well on our way. You know, I see some sparks flying, baby. I do. Except last time we found out that apparently we used to be classmates. We have history. We have history, as it were. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we have a whole rivals to lovers arc to go down though. So we gotta clear his name for sure. So that's what we're gonna continue doing. Also, Reposito, thank you so much for getting your daily mint. Thank you. All right, let's talk to Detective Gumshoe. See what he has to say. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma? Oh god, I forgot that since Edgeworth is fucking, like, the defendant in this trial, we're against a different prosecutor. For those who don't know, in the Ace Attorney games, at least this one so far, in the other trials, except for the first one, so I guess just the other two, Edgeworth is like the prosecutor. We have this whole little rival banter thing going on, okay? But now he's the murder suspect in this episode, so he's not the prosecutor, of course. So we have this fucking annoying ass bitch, Von Karma. We hate him. I'm pretty sure he's a vampire, by the way. I'm convinced, okay? But he was just driving me crazy last week, day one of the trial. I mean, I just wanted to kill him. I sure did, but then I'd need an attorney. So I can't do that. But anyway, I kind of somehow managed to, you know, forget about him. I think I just really, you know, buried the thought and tried to forget that he even exists. And now I'm having to remember that we have to face him again. So that sucks, but we'll figure it out. All right, sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Great. Good. Another witness? All right, he said something about that in the trial today. See, he's very vampiric though, and not in the good way. Not at all in the good way. I love a vampire, okay? Like, there's wifey right there. But this I cannot get down with. All right, there were two witnesses. He did say that, and I was wondering where the other one was. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Phoenix and I are we're always on the same wavelength. I swear to God, we say the same thing a little bit too often. Okay. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to liberty to divulge that information. I can speak, I promise. Right. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? Oh yeah, I forgot. He freaked out. I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. What incident? Oh, right. The DL6 incident? The one with, Maya's mom, right? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before— oh yeah, and his daddy, oops, his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Maya Faye. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. I know, right? Things were getting scary. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Oh, baby, let's go. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? All right, let's go back to the beach, and then we can try the boat rental shop just to see if there's anybody there. Oh, seems there is. Oh, looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Oh, never mind. Okay, nobody here. All right, I guess let's go back to the police station. Or not. Or, oh no, maybe the detention center. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Yes, we do. All right, what do you think? Kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Okay, I guess let's do it. Oh, and Grossberg is back. Oh, is someone here? There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Oh, Lotta. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Today's trial. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. Kinda convinced myself I had, though. You literally just wanted attention, girl. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. You nearly got Edgeworth, like... You nearly got him a guilty verdict. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? Okay. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy's fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. Oh my god. I wish I could be an I don't know why I can't say this word, you guys. Investigative. Maybe if I hear it. Investigative. I get, after the st part, I get stuck. Oh, investigative. Oh, that makes it easier. Investigative. Oh, I was trying to say investigative. Why did I not know that? What's wrong with me? Investigative photographer. 2. I knew that. Finish your spirit medium training first. Making it up. Lotto, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us? Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. Bruh. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? What does that even have to do with it? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? I mean, I guess. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You're completely off your rocker? May not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Well. Alright, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean. Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Oh, brother, what have we gotten ourselves into now? Oh, wow. It's the Steel Samurai. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick? Yo, Maya. Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keontae's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It would be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now. So she got them for free. Right. Okay. Are these eyeballs on his shirt? I'm a little scared. Okay, Edgeworth. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. Let's stop sharing that with people. He acts like a little boy. That's so mean. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Big Samurai. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. The big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Why is he stuttering all of a sudden? Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. Oh, this thing? That's what I used to put air in the steel samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. Here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Okay. I guess we can examine these. Doesn't that steel samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this steel samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me. Steel novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These steel samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Okay. We're gonna move. Let's go to the woods again, I guess. Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. We'll keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Wait, why not? Oh. Because it's taking a bunch of pictures. Well, there it goes. I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It triggered on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Larry Buzz feels like the unemployed friend meme. Nick, pay the lady. Why should I? The sob. You did it, Maya. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. Now I got it. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO? Oh, like a UFO? A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. What are you going to do if Birdie... Oh, wait. It's just repeating it all? Oh. Why didn't it check it off? I thought maybe there was just more to the conversation. Okay, that's weird that it's not checked. Oh, maybe eventually I'll be able to come back after, like, after finding something. Maybe let's interact with the camera. Lada's camera is staring out at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. Hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Never mind, I guess. Well, let's try going. Or does any of the stuff I have work? Maybe if I show her the article? You know, I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy and it turns out like this enlargement did? Y'all crazy? A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. Okay. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar. can't turn something like this into the paper. What kind of fool do y'all think I am? The kind of fool that would turn a blurry picture in as evidence in a murder trial? Literally. Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. No, literally. Okay, guess not that. Was this always here? I guess it was. Okay, let's move around a bit more. Try the boat rental shop again, just in case. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good? Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. The boat is gone. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Let's try going to Grossberg's, I guess. Oh, oops, not examine. Move. Oh, wait, it's gone now. Oh. Let's try this, I guess. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. Brother, calm down. What do you mean again? Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Okay. Whatever you say. The investigation. How is the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the loan... Excuse me, suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Oh. Robert Hammond. Oh, right. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Oh my god. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your mind? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Oh, really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? There's a canine police dog still in he's a canine police dog still in training. Here, boy. Oh my goodness. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. And this will help us. How? So cute. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. Oh, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? Can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. Perfect? I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. I don't know what that is, Joe. I kind of think maybe the metal detector, though. Oh, gotcha. I don't think the missile. Or missile. I mean, the fishing pole. I think metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Just hear me out, you know? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Okay. We'll see what happens. Hi, Az. How's it going? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. All right, well, let's do this. Let's get metal detecting. How do I use it? You know? Can I use it here? Or maybe I'll go to her and just like present it to her. You know? Wait, she's not here anymore. What the hell? Oh, maybe I just present it myself. Let's try this. Oh wait, now it shows her. Hold on just a second. I got a text. Okay. Thank you for getting your daily mint, Az. Hey Lada, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Well, let's just give it a go. I hadn't thought about that. Well, god damn it. Fine. Maybe if I go to where the boat was. Or maybe I can switch out. Ooh. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Because I said so. Nick. Oh, look. Huh? An air tank? It's got the flag banner on it. Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. Heavy. Empty air tank. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. Okay. I don't know if I should go back to... Let me make sure there's not any new dialogue with him. I guess since we're close, let's go back to her. Okay, no, it's the same. Let's go maybe back to Detective Gumshoe. Oops. And see. Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. Okay, let me see, is, Edgelord here? Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Okay. Let's come back later. Okay. Maybe I should... Oh, wait. This popped back up. It, like, popped up and then disappeared earlier, so it really threw me off. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation too. Everybody's gone. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Okay. What is that? A bear? Okay. Don't care. Back to the beach, I guess. Oh, wait. I can't. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right. I'll behave. Oh, dear. Right. I assume we need to go back to the beach. No, I've been in detention this whole time. No, you haven't. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say probably back to the... Well, let me go here again just to make sure that wasn't meant to trigger something. Like, maybe I had the order wrong. Maybe I need to look at this banner. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to have it do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Oh, no answer? Okay. Go back here, I suppose. Okay, this is the same conversation. Maybe I should present the air pump to her? Or the air tank? Not really sure. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that. Painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. Okay. Maybe the map? I'm not sure. Maybe I present him because of the banner? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? Something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Do I present it again? Is it yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? Go diving? You used this to go diving in the lake, didn't you? What? Why the heck would I go diving in the lake? Wait. You're not saying I had something to do with that murder. No, not at all, just... Hey, you watch it, buddy. I'm not saying anything until my lawyer gets here. Larry, Nick is your lawyer. Well, Larry, She's right. Ah! Anyway, I've never seen that air tank, okay? Yeah, right. Larry's hiding something. I can tell. Okay. Can I press more? Doesn't seem like anything new unless the other option brings up something new. Really? Right, okay. Actually, see the compressor I always use this on the fridge. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well, as I suspected. Oh, okay. Ask more about it. Didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine, whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam! Oh. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. Oh, okay. So that could have been the initial noise that was described, maybe? And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Okay, is there more to this? Oh no, okay, it just repeats this part now. Okay. Okay. I think that's that there. Check here again, make sure there's nothing. Maybe let's try the Criminal Affairs Department now. Detention Center? Grossberg? Right, go? Okay, there's gotta be something else at the beach. Probably with him. But I'm not sure what. Oh, okay. Alright, the flying air tank. So the tank in the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, that happened on the 20th or so. 20th? Oh, a week ago. Oh. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Keontae gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last. Oh, was the day he found it. Okay, gotcha. Was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not bad, or it's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Okay. Good at this. Well, Mr. Lawyer, got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? I mean, I don't think we can really say we found him. Try nothing yet, I guess. It's not going to be that easy to find him, you know. You better hurry or you won't have that info in time for the trial tomorrow. What if we lie? Huh? Gordy? Oh, we found him already. What? I haven't seen any monsters yet. Y'all, for real? Gordy really exists? Wait. I need proof. You get a photo? No. I don't think I can go that far with it. I don't have it yet, but my lawyer instincts tell me the proof is out there. Huh. Nice try, but y'all can't pull the wool over these eyes that easy. That won't work in court either, Nick. Great, now they're both mad at me. What if I say he doesn't exist? Lana, there's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof he doesn't exist. The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is out there somewhere. I don't know. Let's try this, I guess. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Oh yeah, this major proof. It's this thing. Take that! There's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? Honestly, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm very much feeling like, I'm very much feeling like that episode of The Office where Michael Scott is talking to, David, like the boss, you know? And he like literally is just like saying nonsense like on and on and on, and then there's like that interview with him where he's like, sometimes even I don't know where my sentences are gonna go. I just start talking and see where it takes me, or you know, however he says it. That's how I feel right now. Like I'm just throwing stuff out there and seeing what sticks, you know? Like I have no idea what I'm trying to say right now. But the music is playing, so I think we said the right thing, maybe? I don't know. There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Oh. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I can't believe she just took our word for that. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta. Alright, let's hear it. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Oh. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know? Wait, do you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but... Here, take it. Shows an empty lake, taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50. Alright. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Okay, let's go
to the boat rental shop. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Oh, oops. Oh. Okay. Oh. There's a bird. Cute. What's that? Okay. Hello. Meg? That you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that? A parrot, the one on that perch. Keith. Yes? I like that we're just accepting these new roles. I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep. Oh, he fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Okay. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. Got nothing to say. It ignored me. Oh, back away. What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello. What? See? I want the bird in court. Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker. Answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Wait, have you guys ever heard? There's like a true crime case where the parrot, like, I think like someone, like a couple or whatever was murdered, or maybe like a partner murdered the other partner. I can't remember exactly, but they had a parrot and the parrot mimicked like something that was said that then solved the case. Crazy stuff. Too bad all she can say is hello. Har har har. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? It was legitimately like crazy. But I mean, great that they were able to, you know, find justice from that. But just absolutely insane. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting Nick. He's running a pasta shop. There. He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. I want a kotatsu so bad. Like, they know what they're doing. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot chocolate. And what? Talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Oh, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Oh. Oh, he has a television in here, too. Oh, okay, that's all together. This fishing pole looks expensive. Look a little safe. It's locked. Are we really trying to get into a safe, like, right in front of his face? Crazy. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Okay, I think we looked at everything. Let's talk. Oh, oops. The pasta restaurant. Oh. Oh, okay, he's waking up. A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? So that makes you two the third generation. Meg. Yes. Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg. Yes! You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Right, the boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them. Pretty confused myself. This isn't going anywhere, but this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Maybe through the bird? My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. What? Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Well, can we try it again? Listen, I'm not saying it's right, but, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. Wait. You just figured it out. We try again, or will it just be the same thing? Okay, I think it's just the same thing. Okay, I think that's everything then. Just making sure that bag or whatever that is isn't something. Anything to present? I don't really think so. Yeah, let's try going back here. Or here. Okay, nope. I think something's still with him. I guess. Because I think the girl is gone, right? Like, she left. Yeah. She's gone. I'm not really sure what to do with him, though. Listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow-lioli. Ooh. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Okay. I'm not sure what to show him. Maybe this? Oh yeah, she did tell us that and then tell us to talk to him. Oh, no. I'm not sure. And apparently this isn't right? Oh. I really don't know. Okay. I might look at what I need to do because I don't know what action I'm missing. I think it's gotta be something with him though. Oh, oops. Let me pull up my guide. Here we go. What are we? We're episode 4, technically day 2, right? But the investigation period. Okay, so we're at the caretaker's shack. Oh, apparently we're supposed to show him our badge. Okay. Let's try that. I wouldn't have even thought of that, to be honest. That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. The old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. I guess we'll promise. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say you too, Meg? Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? I guess maybe let's try this to start from the beginning. Oh, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all, maybe now let's try this one? Uh-oh. I lost him. Okay, that's not it. Maybe like this? Okay. Maybe this? You know about Gordy? No. Oh, okay. Not this. Figured that. Or maybe we need to talk about Polly. Polly here is my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Yeah, oh, okay. Nope. We're really just gonna go through all of these. Maybe the overhead map? Have I done all these other things? I guess not the camera. Just make sure I hit everything. I'm really not sure which one it wants here. So I'll just do everything. Unless it's the lake picture again. Wait, did I do this one? Okay, I did do that one. Which one does it want? I'm so confused. This one? No? The hell is it? Oh my god. It's gonna make me crash out. Okay, we did the lake photo. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be in this conversation with him anymore. Oh. I thought it was like I was stuck in it. My bad. Okay. It said to interact with Polly again. Well, what did that do? That's nothing new. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. Forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. Okay, I'm not sure that's how that works, but I'll take your word for it, I guess. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Naya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget DL6. How did it know this? Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Okay, somehow this man's involved in DL6? What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. Oh, and there he goes. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would the bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think that I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Okay, interesting. Very suspicious. Very. Alright, let's go back here. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? The boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. To get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edward's father died. Can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Maybe the final trial, like the final case, final episode is gonna be about DL6, like finally figuring that stuff out. Did we get any evidence for that? Maybe if I mention this to him? The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? Yeah. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. All right, let's have a look. Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Alright, the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. Didn't this game come out in like 2003 or something? So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. The elevator? What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Wow. That was some earthquake. Gosh. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. Took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. Oh my gosh. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? That's crazy. He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. Damn. He's young. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. Yes, as we've established. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh, it sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? I thought the current case was 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. What do you mean? Anyway, suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. The victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so, he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Is Yogi the old man? Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay. Cool. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. I guess we will have to see. All right, well, we finished our investigation at least, so that's good. We'll go ahead and start the trial a bit, and just kind of play as much as we can. We're surely not going to finish it, but we'll get through what we can up until our normal point. Save there. All right, let me prepare myself for facing this motherfucker. I can do this. I can do this. Deep breaths. He's just a vampire. He's just an annoying vampire. He's just an annoying vampire. We can do this. I'm ready. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. So, no opening statements. I forgot about the voice, though. That shit is funny. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now, brother. My guy. Order. Order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Honestly, I wish he was telling the truth. I wish that it ended in our favor 3 minutes from now so that I didn't have to listen to him go on and object to literally everything. You must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. Let's hear that name. That mysterious boat shop owner. Very EP, just like me. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. He's got nothing to say, just a snap. What the fuck? And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, why does he not ask his name? He normally asks their name. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Raise an objection.
Objection!
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Okay, we should still hear it though. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Well, you're bad at predictions, clearly. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. Huh? What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Okay, somebody's gotta know who he is, though. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Okay, we're just accepting that? What the fuck? Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? Like, literally look at the deed for the boat house thing or whatever. Like, literally, there are definitely ways to figure out what this guy's name is. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just afloating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Brother. There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. No need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Bruh. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright? Bruh, we are cross-examining. Fuck off. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Oh my god. Jesus. Excuse me? Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Thank you! Bruh, he irritates me so much. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Question everything. Just after midnight, you say? Just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
Objection!
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. See? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual.
Hold it!
Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
Objection!
Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang.
Hold it!
And where did the bang seem to come from? Asleep already? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake.
Hold it!
Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly, but I figured there was 2 men out there, yep. Why 2? But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at the time, that is. At the time? Then I heard another bang.
Hold it!
So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Hold it!
By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. By no von Karma, he spent time preparing his witness. I'm not going to find contradictions very easily in this testimony. Ooh, it's tough being a lawyer. Okay, are we looping around now? We are, so we can present stuff now. Low-key, I still think it's interesting that both people have said 2 shots, but the gun, we know that the gun fired 3 times, so I don't know if I should use that, but I don't know if we're quite on that part yet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't quite know that we're focusing on that part yet. So I'm just not exactly sure. Because what he's saying does align with what she said. I'm trying to remember what else he said in his testimony after that part. I think I'm probably going to push on that, though. I guess. I mean, it is sus that he insists that there were 2, even though he couldn't see, but I don't really know what we would present to, like, argue that. Oh, where does he say 2? Would it just be on the second bang, I guess? But I don't think it contradicts that, like the autopsy. And it aligns with the photo. Okay, and this was just before. This was from the... Wait, what caused this picture? What was the initial sound that caused that? Did we figure that out? I can't remember. I don't think so, right? You're in the restaurant. Oh, there's one other thing I want to look at. Alright, so this is it. Would he even be able to see? I guess we don't know if there's a window on that side. I guess I'll try presenting the gun. I really don't know. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement. How exactly are that evidence and that statement just now related? They are they? Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm not really sure. Maybe I should press everything again as a reminder. Let me loop around. Because I'm really not sure. Okay. Let me start from the top.
Hold it!
I'm just gonna skim through this.
Objection! Hold it! Objection! Hold it!
Maybe I could use this? But this is before. I think maybe this would be like what we use though. I'm just not sure if we use it on this or this or earlier on, the earlier one where he's talking about the timing, you know?
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Oh? Wait, did this happen? This didn't happen before. What? What triggered this? Is there something I didn't press? I guess? Why didn't this trigger before? I'm so confused. Okay. He said I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too. Okay. Goodness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him. Oh my god, that Edgeworth boy. He just like passed the fuck out? What the fuck just happened? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection or wait and see what happens. I mean, nothing feels very good, but I feel like I have to object, so I guess I'll object. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. He pissed me off so much, you guys. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I don't know. I feel like we still need to raise an objection. I don't know. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize this, even this basic fact. Okay, this is hearsay though. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? Be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Really? Taking him out? This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This is such negligence. What? You are a terrible judge, my guy. No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Ain't no motherfucking way. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. There ain't no motherfucking way. Wait. Oh. Who was that just now? Me. Huh? What? Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Oh shit, baby. Order.
Objection.
Of course. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He can make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay.
Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Thank God. Mr. Ron Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Let's go, Larry. Court is adjourned. Ooh, that was a close one. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yeah. Why'd he throw it out like that, though? Like, why'd he throw it in the bushes? Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. Picked it up without thinking. It didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now. That's only, you know, moderately concerning. I'm sure it'll be fine. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. Hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prepare his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Okay. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Let's try it. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. And the blank picture was 11:50. Okay.
By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, and I found it.
Hold it!
Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely, he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah, okay. That's the contradiction. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Wasn't your whole thing having a weird-ass clock? Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang.
Hold it!
Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat.
Hold it!
Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. You just were like, okay, that's fine. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick, it was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. That's okay. I think one of them is definitely this. I think it's this one. This is the one where he said the timing, right? I think.
Objection!
Alright. Okay, never mind. Guess not. Let me hear the rest of this again. I feel like it should be that. But he already said that it was foggy, so like I don't really know. I don't know. just this? Because, like, they happened, presumably close together? Let's try that, I guess. If that one's wrong... What are you looking at, Iris? If that one's wrong, then I'm looking it up. I'm getting way too close to running out of health for comfort. Okay, besties.
Objection!
Hey, no, oh, I think that's right. Okay, wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. Miss Lotta Hart, I was thinking of it from the perspective of like, okay, maybe he legitimately did leave before the second bang went off, but they were probably so close together that you wouldn't be able to leave before the second one went off. You know what I mean? So that makes sense. Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Well, yeah. Duh. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. It wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Okay, what Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all requests show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection!
Hi, Smurfy. Hello. We are, vibing, I guess you could say. How are you doing today? Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? The DJ, brother. An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okay. Let's see. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there, alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. Shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-requests show on the radio, see? I mean, really, Smurfy. I mean, he is just terrible at his job. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Really bad.
Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to?
Objection.
Bruh. This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud.
Hold it!
Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did she say?
Objection.
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do to us? Maybe they mentioned the time or something? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a good point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. I think so. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Uh-huh. So that means the first gunshot was like, right before it became Christmas Day, right? Yeah, like right around midnight. So, and the first gunshot is pictured here, right? So that should be the contradiction.
Hold it!
Let's still question. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. We've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, I think it's gotta be that, though. Does it add now? That? Okay, yeah. So I think then we need to bring this forth. Or do we do Lotta's deposition again? Because it was the 2 gunshots just after midnight. Yeah, I'm not sure. So this is the autopsy, says the time of death. That one doesn't work to prove against that. This one could work since it was taken with the gunshot, the first gunshot anyhow, at 12:15 after midnight. This one is taken before they were out on the lake at 11:50, so not that. So I think really the only 2 that work are either Lotta's deposition, which states after midnight, or the picture itself, which shows the time that it happened. This one, oh, oops. This one, the 11:50 one, is before people were out on the lake, so it doesn't work to prove when the gunshot went off. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but the thing is he's saying that when the announcer was talking, whenever the announcer was saying that was when the gunshot went off. So, well, but I guess that's true then. We could use, I don't know which way we're trying to prove it. Are we trying to prove that the time is wrong? When the gunshot, like what he's saying according to the radio, or are we trying to prove that they weren't even out? Maybe you're right. Maybe we're trying to prove that they weren't even out there yet. So it can't be that he heard the gunshot when that was said, because when that was said, there was no one out there yet, right? I guess.
Let me listen to it one more time. Let me go through the things one more time. Let me get the full picture one more time. Okay, it's lonely. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio. I was listening to it real booming loud. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. See either way though. I'm scared because my health is getting low. So I'm scared to get the wrong answer again. I think it's definitely one of these two. But the thing is, I definitely like get what you mean, Smurfy, and I do agree with you because it's a picture from the time that like she's apparently referencing. But I feel like this is a little bit more solid in terms of like we know that this picture was taken, what time it was taken, and that it was taken when the gunshot went off. So I think I'm still leaning this one a little bit more. We do, but like... But this one is relation to the gunshot. We don't know what caused this one to go off. Or at least, if it was mentioned, I don't remember what caused this photo with the empty lake to go off. His radio was headphones though, so I don't think so. Plus, he was somewhere where the camera wasn't at. The camera was in a different like location on the beach. I think I'm leaning this one. If it's wrong, I apologize profusely and I should have listened to you, Smurfy. But I think I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better... Oh, no, I think this is right because we're talking, right? If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just... I think it is! Okay, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes? But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. Yay, let's go! Okay, let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. Yes, 12:15, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. I wonder if there's situations, though, where, like, more than one evidence works. Like, maybe the other one still would have worked? I don't know. I really feel like either of them could work. No? Really? Because I still feel like the other one should have worked to prove that there's a contradiction. Like, they both prove that there's a contradiction in what he's saying. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a little both. bogus. You know, they both prove that what he's saying was not accurate. I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad it worked out though, because my health is making me nervous. So let's go. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I mean, maybe there was a gunshot occurred before they were even out in the boat? I don't know. Like, it's possible. It's just not the gunshot that we pictured, if so, you know? But I think I'm a little more inclined to say that he's wrong. I don't know. I think it will lead us back if we're wrong about that, so I'm just gonna say that. Well, I guess it had to have been Larry's mistake. Very well. Wait! I come up here, I give you a riveting testimony, and you laugh it off as some kind of mistake? What about me? How can you call yourself a friend, Nick? How? Get used to disappointment. Oh, wow, okay. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot? Oh, okay, I guess I have to say he's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Okay, so I guess now we use this, right? That would make sense for what triggered the thing to go off. Plus the fact that it was fired 3 times. Yeah. I think it's that one, I would say. I mean, I guess technically this, but I think this is more direct. So let's go with this. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that that is the case. So the next gunshot didn't go off until what, 25 minutes? The next 2 gunshots, the killing ones, or well, I guess he could have been killed, I don't know. I really don't know, but regardless. So there was a gunshot at 11:50, and then 25 minutes later, I think it said, there were 2 more, but those were out on the lake on the boat, whereas the other ones were somewhere off camera, off the lake. Interesting. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Other than the witness testimony, which we apparently always take like very seriously until it suits you not to, I guess. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Okay, I think now this is the gun. right? This should be the gun because it proves that it was fired 3 times. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Let's go. Order, order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Oh, he's onto something I'm not onto yet. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I think he's trying to get on that murdered somewhere other than where we think it occurred, so not on the lake in the boat. Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Okay, so you finally realized the truth. There could be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Nope. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we don't know for certain that Edgeworth was on the boat. But I feel like he had to have been. But like, if it was Edgeworth and the murderer, or I'm sorry, the murderer and Hammond, it can't be the murderer in Hammond because then two people aren't standing. And we're trying to say that Hammond was already dead. So it can't be the first one. Hammond's dead, he'd be laying down. So on that theory, like on that line of understanding, it also can't be Edgeworth and Hammond because again, Hammond can't be standing up. So it has to be Edgeworth and the, so if that, I mean, this is all assuming that he really was murdered before being on the boat, which I think probably has to be true for us to be pressing it so hard. So we're just gonna roll with that. So with that assumption, it means the only answer can be number 2, right? Which means maybe the murderer tried to kill Edgeworth? Yeah. So maybe the shot pictured here is the murderer trying to kill Edgeworth. Maybe he saw something. Let's go with that. I hope that's right. Okay. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Oh, they like planned to meet. Okay. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. Oh, right. I guess I do kind of remember us talking to him about that, like way in the beginning, and he wouldn't tell us why he was meeting up with someone. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. Ah, so he didn't realize that the murderer wasn't actually Robert Hammond. That makes sense. Okay, that's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's Miles Edgeworth or Lotta Hart. It's gotta be, I don't know. It can't be either of them. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Do we think it's the boat guy? The boathouse guy? Wait, what, why though? Why, what, why? Huh? Or why they meet, you mean, why they were meeting, you mean? You don't know? Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. Yeah, we still don't know that. So, if he was, maybe Hammond discovered some new, because Hammond got the innocent verdict for the boat guy, right? So maybe Robert Hammond discovered something new, or maybe he just wanted to like come clean to Edgeworth that he like protected him even though he was the murderer. And maybe the boat dock guy saw Robert Hammond like on the beach or saw them meeting up. Maybe he knew who Edgeworth was and just like knew that he was about to be found out or something, you know what I mean? So then he murdered Robert and then met with Edgeworth to then murder him as well out on the boat, which is the picture we saw. That's my theory. That's my theory. And maybe that's why Robert Hammond and Edgeworth arranged a meeting. Like Hammond wanted to talk about the whatever the fucking past case was called, the DL6 or whatever it's called. I don't know. DL7, something like that. Okay, that's my game theory. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a pretty solid one. Okay, at 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Oh. I think here, right? Or like around here somewhere.
Take that!
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. I wonder if there's some evidence too, like shell casings or whatever, in his little lockbox that he has that we haven't opened yet. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. I'm trying to get to the end of this trial day. I feel like we've got to be almost done. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Are we gonna lay out our whole theory right now? That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Oh, called Robert Hammond to his shop. Oh gosh. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. This isn't accounting for why Edgeworth showed up, though, but maybe that's the point. Like, it's supposed to be an incomplete kind of theory so far. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? I think the boat shop caretaker. Surely. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth. Oh, on purpose. Oh, is he trying to set up an alibi or like to confuse things? He's getting doggone ropey up in this bitch. Really thinking these things through. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. I don't really know why twice. But I kind of feel more inclined to create a witness, I think. Yeah, I think so. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Oh, right. So someone looks and then, yeah. But because I guess he didn't know about, I was thinking about it as the camera, but yeah, probably just with a person. Sure. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first go. Oh yeah, and he did, yeah. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, oh, he fell into the lake? Oh, the murderer jumps from the boat himself. And then Edward's just sitting there like, what the fuck? Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, he's sneaky, ain't he? Leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. He threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Let's go, Phoenix. Eat it up, baby. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look just to see. Oh gosh, but there's no way for me to really know. I'm trying to see how much more is left of this trial day. It's gotta be, okay, I think it's almost over. I think it's almost over. I'd eat it up too. Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. I'm getting hungry, I'm ready for my snack. Don't say that, Az. Oh, my mom loved Monk too, Smurfy. There's a Phoenix Wright anime that goes through the first game plus a bonus case. Oh, is there really? Let's go. Oh, wait. I fucking knew that there was an anime. What am I saying? Because there's this one, like extra or whatever where, like, the English voice actors are laughing, and I love it. It cracks me up. I wonder what trial that one's supposed to be for. I won't think about it too much, because eventually I assume we'll encounter it. But I don't think there was any, like, spoiler, really, but anyways. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. You heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. I wonder if it's just a coincidence that they were so close to now who I presume to be the killer from the first thing, or if he just genuinely didn't know and it was like worst case of wrong place, wrong time. You know what I mean? Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. Like if Hammond knew that the place that he said to meet, where, because I'm presuming that the reason they're meeting is to talk about the past case where Edgeworth's father was killed, and I'm assuming, just my guess right now, but is that it was the boat guy. I wonder if Hammond knew that that shop was the boat guy's shop, or if it just so happened to be and he had no idea, and it ended up causing this whole domino effect of him being killed and Edgeworth being set up for the murder. Because, like, what are the odds of that? You know what I mean? Like, but if you were planning to, like, meet with someone, especially to, like, either admit what you did wrong or that you found evidence that this person is now, like, you found evidence that he really did kill your father, why would you make the meeting place outside the said murderer's house? You know, like, that seems dumb. That seems like a dumb move. So I just really wonder if it was, like, purposeful that he picked that meeting location, or if it was, like, a terrible, terrible coincidence that ended in him dying. You know what I mean? These are the things I wonder. All right, find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Okay, I think it's about to end now for sure. We gotta hunt him down. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Take that, Von Karma. Ain't that. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth. Looks really concerned. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Oh. Mysterious. All right. Well, hey, we got through the trial today, so I'm feeling good about that. I feel like it was definitely worth going over a little just to wrap that up. I felt like we were getting close. Anyway, so I'm very satisfied with that. And who knows, maybe next time we'll be able to do the investigation and the final day of the trial. We'll just have to see how long it takes us, but I feel like we did pretty good. Yes, it was like going off, Smurfy. But yeah, okay. Whew, we survived. We made it through. Had me nervous for a second there with my health being a little bit low, but we turned it out as we do. Let me go back to the title screen and we're gonna wrap up here for today. But yeah, hopefully next time we'll at least surely get through the investigation and at least probably start the trial. Oh, hello, Mod. Hello. We are actually just wrapping up. But thank you so much for the raid. I feel like in this spirit, we should do a raid just to keep the party going. So let me see if any friends are on. Let me see. But thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What did you play? I hope you had an amazing one. Yeah, we ran a little bit over today. We were finishing out the trial, like this day of the trial. So we did manage to do that, and yeah, we went a little bit over for it, but I'm feeling very good, very accomplished. But yeah, we're just wrapping up, so I think I'll do a little raid. We haven't done that in a while, to keep the party going. It was great. Played more Zenless Zone 0. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a great stream. Thank you so much again for the raid, and hope you have a good rest of your night. Let's see. It looks like Aria is live right now playing Duet Night Abyss. I don't know what this game is, but we can find out. It looks pretty cute, whatever it is. But yeah, let's give Aria a raid. Everybody give her some minty love. And yeah, let me go ahead and get this started. If I can remember how to raid. How do I raid? Oops. Here we go. And make sure I spell everything right. God knows. Okay. That should start it up. Everybody, let's queue up and give Arya some love. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see y'all on Thursday for more Danganronpa V3. But until then, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night and a lovely day tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to a concert, so I can't wait. But yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Have a good rest of your night and a good rest of your week if I don't see you on Thursday. And yeah, let's go give Arya some love. But before that, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile before bed. All right, you guys. And I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye-bye. Good night. Let's go.